team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Stolen by Carter. In transition, the Magic on the run. Doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Pass to Beal. Stolen by Carter. Harris outside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Beal.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Porzingis finds Gafford. Back to Porzingis. Down low. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Beal. And it's good from the elbow. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. But Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Pass to Banchero. Now Wagner. Clock at 6. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Stolen by Gafford.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Morris passes to Porzingis. For 3, Gafford. Rebound by the Magic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Fultz. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. Fires the 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wagner outside. Driving inside. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington trailing. Gafford passes to Kuzma.
Magic foul. Banchero. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. They kick it out to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Gafford against Carter. Outside Fultz. Going inside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Wright's checked in for Morris. The Magic have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's Fultz off the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Wagner. That one no good. And Washington the other way now. Outside Porzingis. Back to Beal. And here's Wright from the arc. The shot off that time. Orlando leading. It's stolen by Wright. And they're running. Kuzma outside. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's Harris outside. No luck on that one. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Beal in at the 2. That's the group for Washington right now.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Harris's shot is good.
Terrific work inside from Gary Harris. Not used to saying that. Good job getting deep that time.
To the middle. Kuzma against Wagner. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Screen by Gibson. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Beal finds Porzingis. Leans. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
Harris outside. Back to Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Clock at 4. The rebound by Gibson.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
I think there's a little bit more room for Porzingis to play with that kind of aggression.
Here's Harris. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. And they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Magic lead by 2.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
It's Beal on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. In the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Morris, he's checked in for Wright. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Pass to Harris. A minute 29 left in the second period. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The previous play is under
challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops a first.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Pass to Beal. Outside Porzingis. To the inside, Gibson. Out to Beal. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
Harris left side. 41 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Rebound by the Wizards.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Porzingis in the post. Hounded by Fultz. Here's Gibson. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Gibson. And the Wizards call time here.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. We'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Okay, fans, that was your Wizards. You can see. Let's make some noise.
Here's Beal. Good D by Harris. Here's Banchero. Beyond the arc. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we hit the first half.
25. Fans, here it is for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Markelle Fultz really making a difference here.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Orlando calls timeout. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Washington trailing. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Gary Harris, and it's Carter in at the center position. Beal, the pass to Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
The Magic shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Fultz. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Down low. Here's Morris. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, here's Harris. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Kuzma finds Morris. Outside Porzingis. They grab their own miss. There's the triple. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Banchero. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Harris. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Morris. And yep, it's good. Morris has got his first basket. Here in the 2nd half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
It's Beal on the wing. He's got 9. Outside Porzingis. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
On the attack, Carter. Here's Wagner. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Gafford in the post. Carter's there. Kuzma finds Porzingis. Wagner against Kuzma. Morris passes to Kuzma. Tries yet again. And he lays it in. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $230 million. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Out to Harris. There's Fultz with a 3. No good. And Washington the other way now. Morris outside. Takes a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Morris has got 5 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And now a 12-point Wizard lead.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall. Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
Second team foul.
Here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Wizards on offense. They're on a 19-5 run.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
Second personal foul.
Free throw drops for Beal.
Team foul. At the line for Washington.
And Beal drops them both. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Washington basketball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
9 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Porzingis. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Washington. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now. Wagner for 3. And the Magic again can't hit. Washington shooting around 53%, a nice number. Beal, the pass to Gafford. And rejected. Pass to Banchero. Out left to the wing. Fultz with it. Beal picks him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Yep, that one goes.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
And it's Fultz off the drive. And Gafford with the block. Fires from deep. Back to Wagner. Picked by Carter. Pass to Fultz. Inside. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And it's Fultz off the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Porzingis passes to Gafford. And here is Kuzma. And another basket for Washington.
This is the confidence that Kuzma has, ready to take these mid-range Jays when he sees the opportunity.
Here's Carter. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
And the second free throw is good. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested. Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And the Magic again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Orlando shooting 35% so far in this one. Back to Carter. Harris outside. They get the rebound. Pass to Banchero. From deep. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Beal goes in, and then Beal with the dunk.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bradley Beal.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Gafford. Outside Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Here's Gafford. Morris on the wing. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Washington. Knicks off the tip. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Porzingis passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And there it is for him.
Well, Beal can really score just about anywhere. Don't be surprised when he knocks down shots from the mid-range.
Hart finds Robinson. Outside Barrett. Back to Robinson. Outside Brunson. For 3, Randall. Gafford grabs the miss. Kuzma against Hart. Kuzma, that's good.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Stolen by Gafford. Kuzma, right side. And there's a 3-second violation.
Knicks ball.
Here's Brunson. Outside Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Robinson with it. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Morris with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Washington with it. Porzingis finds Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Morris outside. Some room here for Beal. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Beal loves to fire off the catch.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out. A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Here's Gafford. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. And here is Barrett. Lays out. Stolen by Gafford. Robinson with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Washington. Beal right side. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Morris passes to Porzingis to the inside. Morris outside. Driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. New York trailing. Pass to Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many previous plays that are still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
This one for three. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. Another shot. Back to Robinson. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Hart driving in. Kicks it out to Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. Pounded by Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Barrett, he's open. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Beal left side. Hart pulls it in.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. For 3, Porzingis. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out in front.
DC family, your Wizards, USA.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
They've got Daniel Gafford. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's right in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Wright finds Beal. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
The 3. They kick it out to Porzingis. Here's the 3. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got 14.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Beal against Hart. Beal goes in. Robinson with the block. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
A former first-round pick, Josh Hart, really trying to get some of his mojo back in terms of shooting the ball from distance. He still scores it with consistency, though.
Pass to Porzingis. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. On the wing, Kuzma fires the three. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And with Josh Hart, Brett, really able to stretch the floor for these guys.
Well, playing the 2 and the 3, maybe a little undersized, but took more three-pointers last year, trying to gain some confidence there. Man, if he's at 35-36%, that's going to open a lot for him and his team.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Right with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Three-pointer, Beal. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 7 tonight. Randall outside. Launches it. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Free throw good. Hart and Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Kuzma down low, guarded by Barrett, and the dunk by Gafford.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now a timeout called by New York. Checked in for Washington. Nunn comes in for Kuzma. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And stolen by Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 14. Stolen by Quickly. And they're on the run. And here's Brunson from the arc. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Quickly outside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Right outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. The Knicks with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right, attacking. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break.
26. The Knicks. 20.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for New York, we've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. The Wizards with a lead. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. You saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Beal. The three is up. Here's Kuzma. Here's Gafford. 6 to shoot. Morris.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
First free throw is good.
For Washington, Monte Morris.
Both free throws good from Morris. New York trailing. Quickly passes to Randall. Quickly outside. Down low. Here's Sims. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, BA? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Good on the second one. And for the Wizards, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Beal outside. Here's Porzingis. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal finds Gafford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for the Wizards.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's hear you get loud. DC family, make some noise.
That one's off. So he comes up empty, missing both. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Here's Beal. They get it back.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Randle with massive improvement over last year and could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randle has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually BA just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why he's a big part of this team.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Beal. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Kuzma's got 7 points.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Sims, and the layup is good.
Assisted, Jalen Brunson.
1:19 left in the third. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Gafford. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And that one's good for Porzingis. And now an 8-point Wizard lead.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Randall finds Quickly. Outside Brunson. Now here's Quickly. Randall on the screen. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. Now the Wizards in transition. Tipped away. Brunson with it. Beal picks him up. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him.
Knicks foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
12 seconds left in the third. Here's Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. And it's Morris penetrating. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on.
And so it's Washington finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the three. That's the group for Washington right now. The shot won't fall. Beal with some nice D. Pass to Gafford. Beal outside. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And this is why you want to involve Bradley Beal in the pick and rolls. Really good execution there. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Stripped away. On the break. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Here's the pick. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morris finds Gafford. Beal outside. From 20 feet. The shot comes out. So New York will take it the other way now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal from outside. The offensive rebound. Gafford lets it go from deep. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Gafford. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Bradley Beal, one of the best scorers in the NBA.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Down low. Here's Randall, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career, any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Randall outside. From downtown, here's Sims. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for New York, Jericho Smith.
No good on the second free throw. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kuzma outside. Outside Porzingis. Back to Kuzma. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing the foul that time.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Brunson. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Inside, here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Brunson with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up to the inside. Here's Grimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up. He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits. Good on both. And the Wizards shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Beal. Back to Morris. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Kuzma for 3. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. He takes it in quickly from outside. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. Here's Sims. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Beal, the pass to Gafford. And here's Porzingis. Inside, Morris. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Offensive board. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And another miss by Washington. And here's New York now. 6-point game. Grimes' shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Gafford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Beal outside. And so it's Washington with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.
be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Over in the corner, Fultz. Now Bowl. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, inside, Bowl, he does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Fultz, the pass to Bowl. Banchero kicks to Harris. Rebounded by Hart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. To the inside. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
Harris passes to Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Randall finds Robinson. Here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Fultz. Brunson the pass to Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Banchero. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Hart, wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Here's Brunson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bowles' understanding of when to look for his next level.
Barrett kicks to Randall. Passes to Hart. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. No good on the 3. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Took him no time at all on that one.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Robinson for 3. Here's Randall. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Wagner outside. Back to Harris. Over in the corner, Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Brunson the pass to Randall. He goes up again, uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 6.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Knicks lead by 2.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. Hole is out there with Banchero. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 2.
Gotta step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
Robinson misses. Here are the Magic now. To the middle. Here's Banchero.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Randall with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Hart kicks to Randall. And there's the feed to Robinson. Pass to Hart. Outside for Randall. The tray. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bulls got 6 rebounds in the game. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And it's Banchero missing. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Brunson the pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Pass to Robinson. Inside. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hart. Hart's got his first points of the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
He was all alone on that one. Randall's got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. Runs in the pass to Barrett. He feeds it to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Shoots the 3. They get it back. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Check out Wagner getting tricky with it. Pump fake totally got the defense all out of sorts.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Hard against Harris. This one for 3. And Robinson throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, G.A., but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Wagner. Bull, the pass to Wagner. Kicks it to Banchero. Back to Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, I can't fake it, fellas. I mean, Franz Wagner, 6'9", can make threes, mobile, agile. I'm actually glad I'm just sitting back watching these guys instead of trying to guard them.
Hartenstein's checked in for Mitchell Robinson.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Down low, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
For Orlando, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That free throw good from Fultz.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. Harris outside. It could go. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Park of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game can be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Here are the Magic now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. On the court for the Knicks. The post pair for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. From 6 away, Hartenstein passes to Randall. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Bull. Banchero with the ball. Out defended by Randall, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Randall outside. Here's Grimes for three. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Randall.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Randall outside. Randall, a screen on Fultz. Floats it up for Randall. And stolen by Bull. Fultz, the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Grimes. That 3 off the mark. Orlando leading by 7. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Quickly. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Quickly's got his first basket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Knicks trail by 9. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's just a good job of recognizing when you have the chance to get the steal. I mean, Fultz doing a nice job showing off his defensive prowess.
Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And finished off by Banchero.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Grimes makes it off the glass.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Bull kicks to Fultz. Bull setting the pick for Fultz. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hartenstein. Yes, that goes in. Hartenstein's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Orlando leading by 9. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Feeds the Bull to the left side wing. Here's Fultz. Up top, Wagner quickly covering. It's tipped. Now here's Randall. 11 points in the game. The pass to Hartenstein. And he pounds that one in.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fultz looking around. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Harris. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Brunson. And it's quickly in the corner. They grab their own miss, and they recover it. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, leading by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sport.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Day.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Knicks trail by 7. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Markelle Fultz out there with Gary Harris. And it's Bull in at the center. That's who's out there for Orlando. Banchero passes to Bull. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Wagner kicks the Bull. Pass to Fultz. Three-pointer. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, Fultz so good at getting to his spots and then capitalizing. And I like watching this guy score the ball.
Brunson with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando leading by 12. Harris dishes the Bull. Back to Harris. Pass to Fultz. Second chance shot. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 15 points for Markelle Fultz.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
On the wing, Harris from outside the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Orlando.
Fultz with the ball. Robinson with the block. It's Barrett on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Randall a screen on Harris. Floats it up for Randall. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Magic leading by 13. Driving in and finished off by Fultz.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And finished off by Banchero.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The three. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Robinson. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Wagner passes to Harris. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner wide open. And that's a foul called on Bull. That's foul number 2 for him.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Fultz against Brunson. Fultz the pass to Bull. That shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The pass to Randall. To the wing on the left. Brunson kicks to Randall. Out to Barrett. And stolen by Wagner.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Markelle Fultz.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From deep. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one.
setting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? Look out below!
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And it's Fultz off the drive. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now here's Beal. He's closely guarded. Rebound by the Magic. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Bol. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And Washington with possession. And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, BA, there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
Fultz into the lane. It's rebounded by Morris. Pass to Porzingis. The bank shot, no good for Orlando. They've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the paint. Here's Bol. Oh, and Nick. It with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Kuzma, the pass to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The 3. He can't hit that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Harris right side. Pass to Banchero. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. And it's Beal penetrating. Good on the shot.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Porzingis in the post. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. And here's Beal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that. Start to establish some consistency.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Fultz, count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Beal attacking. There's the block. They get it back. Morris finds Beal. Offline with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Here's Banchero, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Pass to Banchero. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Personal foul.
First one falls for him. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA. You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team. Here they come, fans.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Gary Harris out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Vole in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Fultz against Wright. Out to Harris. Back to Fultz. Tipped.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Got a piece of it. Porzingis passes to Wright. Beal outside. Pass to Gibson. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Fultz is good.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Kuzma finds Beal. Banked it in off the glass. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Banchero. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Up and in on the layup. Banchero's got 8 points. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Boy, as you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Wagner against Porzingis to the middle. And that one's good. Oh, he's got 6.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that's a foul called on DeLong Wright. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Gafford, he's checked in for Gibson, and it's Morris in for Wright. Here's Wagner. Soft touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 8.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Porzingis passes to Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Fultz. Here's Morris. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morris has got 6 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Banchero. And Porzingis with the block. Inside, Morris. Now here's Kuzma. Beal outside. Here's Porzingis. Over Harris. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Beal.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Fultz with it. He's working on Morris. The three from Banchero. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Gafford passes to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Beal outside. From 12 feet. 4 on the clock. Morris passes to Gafford. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
The three, here's Harris. Gets the three to fall.
Such a skilled shooter from distance is Gary Harris. You better get that guy off the line.
Morris passes to Gafford. Oh, misses the dunk.
Love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Magic out in front, up 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Markelle Fultz really making a difference here.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Orlando calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
407. Give it up again.
Washington trailing. Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kendrick Nunn out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Beal against Harris. And then Beal with the dunk.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
About a minute played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Harris with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Nice D from Gafford. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Porzingis passes to Morris. Gafford with a screen on Fultz. To the paint for the lead. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Porzingis on the double team. Wagner on the wing. There's the 3. Wagner on the wing. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Morris. And here's Porzingis. 3-pointer, Beal. The kick out to Nunn. And he jams it home with authority. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside for Fultz. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they get it back. Oh, they need this. And that one's good. Oh, give him 8 points now.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Harris outside. From deep. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Well, the team wants Gary Harris to be effective on the offensive end. Now it's about being aggressive. Nicely done.
Porzingis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
At the line.
And he's good on the second.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Beal against Harris. And then Beal with the dunk.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
Free throw drops for Beal. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Fultz. Porzingis grabs the board. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Six on the shot clock. Morris on the wing. Shoots. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morris against Wagner. To the inside. Pass to Fultz. Puts up a 3, and Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
The kick out to Morris. Pass to Nunn. It's It's Beal on the wing. 1 second left.
Just incredible heads-up defensive play there by Wagner. Make an impact.
And that'll do it.
And your Magic Youth Dance team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Orlando calls timeout.
Timeout, Orlando. Put your hands together.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Orlando trailing here. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Bol in at the 4-man spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Beal outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Magic shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Banchero. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
To me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Here's Bol. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
This guy is such a dominant offensive talent. When he gets to his spot, he just goes to work.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Harris outside. Pass to Bol. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Beal, the pass to Nunn. Counted. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to Bol. The shot that time not on target. And Washington the other way now. Here's Nunn with the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Beal attacking. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, a timely one from Beal puts a smile on the coach's face.
Wagner for 3. Banchero. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And here's Harris outside. And they recover it. Pass to Wagner. And stolen by Nunn. Now the Wizards in transition. Morris outside. Gafford finds Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Porzingis misses. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Fultz passes to Harris. And Gafford with the block. Porzingis against Wagner. Beal outside. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate. At 6'9", Franz Wagner is a great option late. That size allows him to get a good look under pressure. Wow.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Gafford passes to Nunn. Oh, stolen by Harris.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Three-pointer, Beal. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Banchero. Down low. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one's on Monte Morris. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Washington with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire...
offenses, you're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. The shot by Beal, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett, a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Here's Porzingis. Robinson with the block. Here's New York. Here's Hart. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot. Swatted away.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Morris with the bucket.
Morris. 3-point goal.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now Beal following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
A good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Brunson the pass to Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kuzma outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kuzma rise and fire.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Robinson. Brunson with a clean look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Kuzma with it, now defended by Randall. Beal against Hart, out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Porzingis, Robinson with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Knicks trail by 3. Barrett wide open, he fires. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Washington has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right side Beal. And a miss there on the triple. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Barrett. Morris against Brunson. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Morris. Kuzma finds Porzingis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Morris. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Porzingis. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. The pass to Hart. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
Here's Porzingis. Bucket is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Wizards out front. They lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Your Knicks City Kings. Time to make some noise.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the 5. Goes up on the high post, and the shot is good. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
He seems very natural when he's out there at the 3-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
Hart the pass to Robinson. Out to Barrett. Shoots over Gafford. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hart the pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
How about Robinson showing off some creativity down there to get the score?
Kuzma kicks to Beal. Out to Kuzma. 20 feet out. Misses off the right iron. Knicks trail by 8. And Brunson, here we go. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Beal. Out to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. It's stolen by Morris. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. When they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Barrett. Good on the 3-point shot. Barrett's got 5 now.
Yeah, I don't know about that shot in particular, but Barrett was there to provide some offense. It's a lot of freedom for a point guard. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Brunson against Morris. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Out to Porzingis. Pass to Morris. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barrett. Fires for three. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. He has 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Barrett for 3. No good. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Kuzma passes to Morris. Porzingis looking it over. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more room for Porzingis to play with that kind of aggression.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Here's Hart. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Gafford throws it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
4 seconds left. And it's good on the way in. Kuzma's got 5. And that concludes the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Knicks, 27. The Wizards, 36.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Back to Beal. Kuzma inside. Barrett covering. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Knicks trail by 13.
Washington foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Passes it to Hart. Right right side, Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A shot. Gafford misses. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. It's a 13-point game, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Brunson. Morris with the ball. Robinson picks him up. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the dunk by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
And Porzingis, here we go. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from 3-point range. Wizards leading by 15. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Here's Brunson. And they'll get another chance. For 3, Barrett. Robinson dishes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Porzingis passes to Beal. Screen by Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range. New York's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Kids on Porzingis.
So strong. Robinson completes the play. And now let's see if he can finish it off at the line for the 3-point play. Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brunson. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. The sweep over 2. 19 points for Porzingis.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall. Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
And Randall throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Porzingis kicks to Beal. Back to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. Pulls up. High post. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. It's stolen by Morris. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's stolen by Randall. Morris against Brunson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
For 3, Barrett. Can't hit that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's Beal on the wing. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Hart the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Porzingis can't hit.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Robinson down low. He's against Porzingis.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. Out to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brunson, no good. Washington leading now by 11. Inside, Kuzma finds Beal. Offensive rebound. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. And the rejection by Gafford. Morris outside. Robinson against Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. Porzingis has got 23 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Brunson. Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those two things very well.
Knicks trail by 13. Randall from outside. Here's Robinson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Robinson's got 11 in the second half.
56.
Stolen by Brunson. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Beal. Back to Gafford. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. Not as good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Hart.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Morris passes to Porzingis, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And so Washington again turning it over.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
For Washington, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And they get it back. Gafford kicks to Kuzma. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Brunson, no good. Beal against Hart. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Man, those signs right there of RJ being that alert on defense. Man, he could be good on that side of the ball.
New York takes timeout. They're behind by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
And so it's Washington, who's David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Gary Harris out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Bol in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Wagner fearless in his attack and aggressive with it as well, forcing the defense to foul. When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Banchero. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Hart passes to Robinson. And the shot's good. The Wagner brothers. Not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, yeah. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. First quarter, just over a minute played. Harris passes to Fultz. Randall with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Hart. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Brunson against Wagner to the left wing. There's Fultz with a 3. The shot off that time.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
The ball's knocked loose. Brunson passes to Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Magic making their last shot. Wagner, right side. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And now the Knicks on the break. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Pass to Bol. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Randall, left side. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Wagner outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Poke loose. Hart with it. Wagner picks him up. Now it's Hart. Pass to Randall. Outside Hart. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Oh, ripped away. Here's Banchero. Checked by Randall. Back to Harris. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Wagner, the pass to Harris. And there's a pick. Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here we go, 1-on-1. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. Orlando grabs the miss. A minute 4 left to play in the first quarter.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
New York trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
In transition, the Magic on the run. And Harris throws it down.
That's just a case of really good anticipation from Wagner. Allowed him to swipe the ball and get the play started.
Brunson against Fultz. Randall inside. Randall is screen on Fultz. Brunson misses. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Carroll, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
For 3, Robinson. Bull grabs the board. Wagner against Brunson. Here's Fultz. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. 8 points in the quarter.
Fans, a big round of applause.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart, and it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Banchero. It's not going to go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected. And at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
B.A., I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Now here's Hart, looking for his first basket, still in this one. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up, and it's Randall with the jam.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
15-12.
Pass to Banchero. Up top, Fultz. Here's Bull. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. And the Magic lead by 5.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Robinson, a screen on Fultz. Hart passes to Robinson. Got a hand on it. Here's Banchero. Checked by Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up. The first one falls.
At the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, B.A., that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
16. Fultz finds Wagner. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brunson, and he hits it to tie the game. Brunson's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Wagner. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bowl. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Oh, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Barrett passes to Randall. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
From 9 feet. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Harris with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Harris passes to Fultz. Back to Harris. Hangs in the air, and he takes it up and lays it in.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Back to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Fultz. Pass to Hart. On the break. Here's Wagner. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's a tie game in New York. Well, now a minute to... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll...
23. The Magic. 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Time to get down now, everyone. For a t-shirt call. Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Actors. Fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Actors. Making us move that way. That was your Knicks City Actors.
And for the Magic, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. On the court for the Magic, Harris at the 2, with Wagner playing the 3. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bowl in at the center position. And the Knicks shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Hart. 3-pointer. Bowl grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Banchero. Robinson defending. They get the rebound. Out to Harris. Over to the left wing. Here's Banchero. 4-3. They get it again. Fultz. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Brunson finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
With the handle goes Julius Randall. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. That one doesn't drop.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Banchero. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Fultz into the lane. No good. New York goes the other way with it. Left side Brunson to the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 4.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Randall finds Hart. Fires for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Hart's got 7 points.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Randall. And the layup falls. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. With those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now here's Hart. From the arc. And Fultz pulls it down. Pass to Banchero. Back to Fultz. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. For 3, Randall. Here's Barrett. Cole grabs the board.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Wagner outside. Inside. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Brunson. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter.
Switch.
Launches a 3. And the Knicks miss again. Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here's Harris outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
First personal foul. Second team.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, up 6. And we're just moments away from the start.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kids.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Orlando calls timeout. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. But forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Wagner on the take. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Outside Hart. Outside Barrett. Wagner with a steal. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Getting it done at both ends. Franz Wagner from Germany doing it in the US of A.
Outside Fultz. To the paint. Here's Bancaro. And that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Barrett.
Wagner takes a lot of pride in trying to make a defensive impact and does a good job contesting the shot there.
For three, here's Harris. To tie it up. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Fultz. In transition, the Magic on the run. Harris on the wing. Inside, Robinson with a steal. Here's Hart. That's tipped. Robinson finds Barrett. Back to Robinson. Left side, Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Fultz. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
There's a screen. For three, here's Harris. Sinks the tray.
Delivering in big spots. There's a reason Harris is on the floor in these moments.
Hard against Harris. Outside Hart. To the inside. Robinson can't hit. For Orlando, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Bull to tie it up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Randall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, normally you want to foul a big here. Not when it's Randall, though. A great foul shooter.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And stolen by Barrett. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hart passes to Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Here's the 3. Outside for Randall. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Pass to Fultz. Hard against Harris. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Barrett finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Magic. Harris with it. From deep. Left side Fultz. Can't get it to fall. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at the